Well, he was very consistent bowling to Faizan. We'll get back to that again. Whoa, beautiful. Beautiful bowling. 11 for 1 after 3.
Fakhar Zaman taking strike against Jahandar. Slip in place. You're talking about the dismissal of Faizan and the consistency of Muhammad Ali. He's really hitting the right areas, and this one was just on the 4th half stump. Like I said, have a look at Faizan's feet. He didn't commit into the shot, and that movement also done. Well-earned wicket for Muhammad Ali, giving the breakthrough to his side. Like I said, wickets are the key in this early phase.
And that has been the concern for years now for Faizan. Lack of feet movement. Whenever you get a bowler who seams the ball, he struggles because the feet not quite move. It's all hands. He's got it where the ball is not moving. He hits them hard. And not to be on this occasion. So what does Fakhar Zaman do now? Does he carry on playing the way he is? He's been very tentative. And he's lost his partner. Continues like this.
If Fakhar, the fall of 1 wicket shouldn't perturb Fakhar. He's in his zone, in his bubble. I said he likes to take time and then explode. Spinning everything on merit like this one, just the roll of the wrist probably will earn him a couple of runs. Pretty tight, but the throw wasn't good. A good throw would have really tested Fakhar.
Absolutely. That was tighter than we thought. And as you said, a better throw would have made things interesting. Didn't realize that Rad has got to the ball pretty quickly. Can't tell it from here. Just a better throw. Yes, he would make things different. Maybe. Good. Very good.
Unlike Muhammad Ali, Jahandar has been able to wobble the ball in the air as well. That makes it doubly difficult. You're talking about that fielding effort from Babar on the previous delivery. You felt that it was a tight second run. Took a long time to release the ball as well, and even then it was not accurate.
Absolutely. I don't think so. Fakhar judged the second run correctly. By now, we've seen a few players get centuries. Kamran Ghulam, one of them. Usman Khan did it yesterday. So he probably is experienced enough to know and realize that you got to stay in a pitch like this and you can always cash in later. That's all what everyone did who scored centuries so far. Kamran's century was a perfectly crafted inning. Usman Khan, even, unlike him, he realized it soon. Inward movement, a surprise. That's what he was setting him up for, maybe. That's what he's suggesting. That you're lucky. 4 done, 13 for 1. Just amazing how families have come here in Faisalabad. It's not easy. It has been very hot, but they don't care. There has been an increase of number of families that have come today. It's a Sunday. They're enjoying their cricket. They're loving it. Whoa! Fantastic! Stand and deliver. Stay there, Kamran Ghulam. You've played a magnificent cover drive for a boundary.
I really got the crowds up on their feet. Glorious cover drive from Kamran Ghulam. The little shimmy, the stride, and the pose. Yep. Is worth a click. Beautifully played and executed. Kamran Ghulam suggesting that he's seeing them well already. That's the mark of a player in form.
Pull back the length a little, Muhammad Ali. It's just been amazing, the story of Kamran Ghulam in scoring so many runs. 1,249 runs in one season. No one has scored more runs than him. That's 4-day cricket, but that still is some effort by Kamran Ghulam. He's been around for a while. He's a busy player, always searching for runs, always looking to rotate the strike. An ideal number 3.
Excellent leave. Yeah, you'd have to fall back on your red ball technique as well against deliveries like this with the new ball. Good attributes, Kamran Ghulam. He just said he rotates the strike, runs hard. He's got good back foot game as well. That should help him against seamers. But then he's excellent against spin as well in the middle part of the innings. Keeps churning out those runs, keep knocking the door. Not long before he will break into it.
Leg side-ish, just tickle towards onside for 1. Such a huge opportunity, Faisal, for all these players like Kamran Ghulam who've been knocking on the doors of Pakistan national side. I understand there have been rectangulars and 5 teams tournaments earlier, but this tournament is such a huge opportunity because the stage is set at such a huge level. The broadcast level, the quality of cricket, the quality of players, the crowd, the pressure from the crowd, the hype that it has all around. It's just been amazing. So you got to capitalize on this opportunity. Doesn't get any better than this. It's about discovering champions from this tournament.
Indeed it is. The magnitude and scale of this tournament is that we never experienced in Pakistan. And it's not just the 5 teams and the tournament like we used to have before. And we see the mentors, all 3 formats, and also the sponsors, the broadcast partners, the media partners. They're not just for this one tournament. They're going to be for all 3 events and for all the duration of this concept, which is spread over 3 years. Never seen and heard before. And that presents an excellent opportunity for the juniors, for the players who hadn't got an opportunity so far, the discarded ones. All of them can start afresh and stake a claim in that Pakistan team in all 3 formats, because this concept is spread all over 3 formats.
Just poking outside the off stump. Be careful, because he has that habit of bowling in that area, Muhammad Ali. 5 gone, 18 for 1. the partnership. Kamran Ghulam and Fakhar Zaman, they've already lost Mohammad Faizan on 2. Got Rizwan, Salman Ali Agha, Iftikhar, Abdul Samad. Very formidable batting lineup.
City, Pakistan's first purpose-built tourist city, plenty of attractions to look forward to. Much needed entertainment and exploring venture. But at the moment, cricket has taken over everything here in Faisalabad.
And not to forget, in Multan too. Is looking for the second, but he might not get it. So lots of cricket happening. South Africa women visiting Multan for free T20Is to follow with Women's World Cup. Such a huge opportunity for the women of Pakistan. With the new captain Fatma Sana under her leadership, that will be very interesting to see.
Yeah, it's cricket time in Pakistan, and we all know that, like Faisalabad, the people of Multan, their cricket. Talking about women's cricket, they've been given the best possible opportunity to prepare for the World Cup coming up in October. Three T20I series in Multan really will allow them to explore the options under the new leadership of Fatma Sana. And also, the cricket PCB definitely is showing clear intent in promoting the women's game and supporting it in every way, shape and form possible. And that has been evident from the last 6 to 8 months that we've seen plenty of uplift and growth of the women's game. 16th, 18th and 20th. First 2 games are 7 p.m. starts, night games, and the third one is 10 a.m. in Multan. Please make sure you attend to those games. The entry is absolutely free and entertainment is guaranteed. Some world-class players will be in action on both sides.
Pakistan beat South Africa 3-0 last year when they visited in Karachi. So they would be looking to repeat the same performance in Multan to follow the upcoming World Cup in UAE. They don't have an easy group to play though, but still the preparations, as you said, have been brilliant. They've been in Multan for a couple of weeks now preparing. The coach Mohammad Wasim, Junaid also, Abdul Rahman also in the side, that coaching panel. Another coaching panel here, all Faisalabad.
All Faisalabad, and what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Faisalabad?
Down the track, hit it straight. Just unleashing himself, Fakhar Zaman. He's had enough of Jandad. Came down the track and hit it straight.
Would wipe out that smile off of Jandad's face that he had at the end of the last over when he won better with Fakhar Zaman. This time Fakhar Zaman, typical Fakhar Zaman. This is the first sign that he's seen them well because he's charged down the wicket. This is one of his go-to strokes, even against fast bowlers. He's not afraid to charge them. And now it will be interesting to see the mettle of Jahandad Khan, how he responds.
Responds with a fuller one, which has been driven through the gap. Should look to get 3. And they do. Quite easily in the end. Although he didn't time it, but still he will get 3. 6 done, 26 for 1. It's a good day today. Cloud cover. The sun is out, but still got clouds all around. The crowd just come in numbers. It's already a jam-packed stadium. Beautiful view of the Iqbal Stadium, Faisalabad. There are also people outside the stadium just wishing to come in. And they're just being very loud and cheering for Babar Azam most of the time. Not to forget, there are plenty of more stars. There's Fakhr Zaman, there is Rizwan, there is Haris Rauf, there's Shan Masood, you name it. They're all here.
Haris, this the opposing skipper, but this is a key moment in the game. Spin versus Fakhr. Spin of Babar starts off with a wide, but we all know that when Fakhr decides, he doesn't leave any half measures against spin. It's either you or me.
Mohammad Haris will have the luxury of variety in his bowling lineup. As a captain, you've got a mystery spinner. It's a good run. Be careful again. Directed was required. Mehran Mumtaz, the fielder.
Kamran Ghulam was really struggling. Mehran Mumtaz was charging in, just threw off balance. How would you go with the side of the arm? Not the underarm flick, probably was required. Picked up the ball and went with the side flick. Took extra time and lost balance as well. His momentum was going forward. That underarm flick would have taken him towards the stumps with the ball in that direction. An opportunity missed, I guess.
Kamran Ghulam was quick to realize that they've made a mistake. Slip in place. Yes, he's got the luxury, he's got mystery. Haris Rauf will to follow. But let's have a look at it one more time, what you're saying. Yeah, there you go. But just was late to react.
Look at Mehran. He picked up the ball and then went to the side of the ball with a sidearm flick.
Cuts beautifully. Right between the two. Picked up the lengths perfectly. Played it in the gap. Kamran Ghulam is very quick with that footwork.
Kamran Ghulam is really crunching these deliveries. Like I said, good against spin. Staying low, deep in the crease, coming down hard on it. Slightly newer ball. Just crunched off the bat. It now charges him down because he was expecting a fuller delivery. That is the case normally when the spinners get hit for a cut shot or a pull shot. They want to compensate and go full. Kamran reading the game well.
1,650 runs, number second. That's List A format since March 2022. People at the top. Again, good running. That's better. Again, directed. Might have made things interesting. They've been running some dangerous runs, both of them.
Good intent away from the fielder, though, on that occasion. Fielder had to run around to get to the ball. If Fakhr was in control, we'll have to wait and see. Judgment was good, soft hands. Could have been tight.
Whoa, how did that miss? How did that miss? Hands on the head. Cannot believe it. 7 gone, 34 for 1.
6:34 for 1 after 7. Crowd is coming in big numbers, and Sunday afternoon, and a big game with the big names out there: Fakhr Zaman, Mohammad Rizwan, Babar, all the Pakistan stars in action. What better opportunity can you get? And they are wielding it, grabbing it with both hands. Given the charge, gone straight up. Third is in. Pressure, very high, and he's taken it. Fakhr Zaman goes, Jahadat strikes.
Yes, Fakhr has to depart, and himself being more of the reason. 20 he got of 24, and UMT Markhor now 2 for 34.
This, I mean, really takes me back to the 90s in Pakistan, how people were so eager to come and watch a match, and it's very heartening to see such big numbers coming in to watch the game, and everyone's made their way through one way or the other.
Sikandar, what do you call this sort of an opening? This doesn't even look like a bottleneck. I wonder how much time it would take for the one at the back to come in. And meanwhile, Rizwan has taken no time. He is in and ready to take the strike. And these are his stash. Very established cricketer, more than 5,700 runs, and he averages close to 49. 12 hundreds to his name with 31 50s and a highest of 141 not out. And now the same pair who built that platform in the first game are together again. And this is a very, very crucial partnership for the Markhors.
You talk about Rizwan, is such an amazing story. We go back to 2016, he wasn't really your first choice. I remember even when the PSL had started, he was not your first choice in the 11. And how amazing it is that when you talk about batting, and as a captain or as a management, you decide that this player is suited for X number to bat on, whole scenario changes. He was given an opportunity in New Zealand to open by Misbah Haq. And then there's been never looking back. Look at this, the confidence level of the man. He's a completely different outfit from what he was 8 years ago.
Yes, it has been a fabulous turnaround. The way he's come in and grabbed that opportunity. And that probably was sort of an opportunity which would not be expected many more if he had not grabbed it with both hands. Wonderful stroke, just leaning into that, just allowing the ball to come and just caressing it through the covers. Doesn't matter what sort of technique you have. If you play the ball right under your eyes, you allow the ball to come to you, you seem very organized. And this one has cut him in half. That is a good comeback. Just a touch back of a length, and that moved in as well. And Rizwan lucky to survive. So a lot of action. A wonderful boundary on the first one, and then a tremendous comeback from the bowler. Have a look at it.
He is one of those who looks very vulnerable initially. If he passes off that first 15-20 minutes out there, then he looks $1 million.
Coincidentally, we just spoke about playing close to the body and away from the body. His second ball was slightly away from the body. Once again, this time moving away. So Jahadat showing some skill sets. One coming back, one moving away, and Rizwan has things to be concerned about. Jadad, the very talented left-arm fast bowler, and also has the ability to hit a few big balls.
They have a short cover in place, Shan Masood there. Because when you're leaning and you're pushing your hands away from the body, you tend to play uppish. That's the last wicket for Fakhar Zaman.
Too fast, too furious on a road which doesn't require or allow that sort of speed. That's what I have to say. When I see Fakhar at times, he's just trying to force the issue, and that is where he loses his wicket most of the time. Once again driven straight to Shan Masood. 8 ball, 38 for 2 Markhors.
Spin comes into operation in the 9th over. Abrar Ahmed, in fact, is his second over. Abrar from the far end will continue. Like Haris' captaincy in the previous over with a short cover, he looks to be an attacking captain. It shows in his game as well. In the slip, trying to keep the pressure on, especially the fairly new Rizwan. Upish, gone! Whoa, that's a soft dismissal, really.
There is the big break. This partnership was the key in the last game and had a lot to do with the 340 plus score. But tonight, Kamran has to depart. He only got 11, and this one was there to smash it to the boundary, but he only managed to hit it straight to Haris Rauf. And the front foot, there is no trouble at all. And Stallions now look in control with 3 wickets in the bag already.
Well, there's trouble now. 3 gone. Kamran Ghulam, the man who scored 100 in the previous outing, goes for 11. They're 38 for 3. Who had a soft dismissal as well in the previous game. Cotton Ball, he's out there. He's got numbers to support his existence in the 11. A very important member of the Pakistan side down the order, knows how to play spin. He's known as one of the best players of spin. Knows how to bat with the tail. But he's coming early. He's got all the time in the world to play a good knock, a long innings. Off the mark straight away.
Yes, very crucial phase of the game this now. They have to develop a partnership. Markhors have lost a player who scored 100 in the last game. And Salman Ali Agha, as you just mentioned, was dismissed very early on in the innings. A very soft one, the dismissal. Here he has to put up a partnership. Rizwan and Salman will know that pretty well. Trusting how they approach. Just have a look at that delivery. How lucky the bowler was. It was there to smash it before. Kamran Ghulam. How unlucky.
One more.
He will be furious with himself. Short ball, wide one, and a mistimed cut stroke straight to the fielder. Well, Babar is making it look like it was a planned dismissal. Oh wow, counter-attack from Rizwan, and it's a neat stroke. Goes big, over mid-off. 6 runs. 45 for 3 after 9.
Chandad clearly looking to go with that natural angle for the right-hander. Just moving across in a way where he has that ability to bring one in. And that is the one Salman will have to be careful of. More than Salman, you feel Rizwan is more vulnerable to that. And you like the captaincy of Haris. He's got that short cover, Shan Masood. With that push and the extension of the arms, you tend to play uppish when you're driving. We'll see how it works when Rizwan comes on strike. Now you'll notice that Shan Masood will come closer than he was for Salman.
The reason being that Rizwan relies on the extension of the arms to play through the covers. Whereas other batters, they have their foot across to the pitch of the ball, but Rizwan is somebody who solely relies on the extension of arms. And that is where he can be vulnerable in that position. There we see, there was no feet. And that is where he always, at times, not always, at times he loses his balance as well. So it's a good ploy, good captaincy.
Yeah, indeed. You tend to get a feeling that he's falling over. You say certain players have great hand-eye coordination. It works for him, yeah, fair enough. But when he'll go for that drive, it will be to the right or left of Shan and it'll be uppish. That will be the opportunity that Haris is wanting.
Yeah, and that is where the change of pace might come in very handy.
Wide on that occasion, but surely he's bowling to a plan. He is taking it away from that off stop and he's wanting him to go for that drive.
It's so important to be consistent. Now that he's bowling a line consistently, hitting good lengths, even an experienced batter has to respect consistent line and length.
And if he thinks otherwise, then there's a risk to be taken. And those are the simple basics of cricket that remain the same from the time it has been played. Now he has a short mid-wicket as well, and the third man has gone a bit wider to cover for the point as well. So this is innovative, and it gives the batter a few thoughts in his mind, whether it's going to be a short ball, whether it's going to bring the ball back into him, or it's going to be change of pace. Perhaps just outside the off stump and left alone by Rizwan. And I'm sure he was thinking of the one coming back. That's why he did not commit to this ball. Mind games being played out there, and that is good to see.
Rizwan has that pickup shot. He's always like muscle memory. He will go for it if anything is around his rib cage. He goes for that pickup shot, and that is why your fine leg is very wide, almost deep backward square leg. So he's got all the areas covered. Haris pulls out at the last moment, maybe someone moving across that side screen. The issue that we always face anywhere around the world. Somebody is in his own zone, just moving and walking across.
Once we had a one-day international against India in Peshawar, long time back, 2005, Sikandar, and I remember facing, I think it was Zahir Khan, and there was a cameraman sitting in front of the side screen and taking pictures from there.
He has a problem with the bird. Not much you can do about that.
So perhaps we need somebody to be there to remove the birds.
That's the one. Also important for the bowler to understand what the plan is. Be patient and something will come your way. Because such a good pitch, you just deviate from your game plan, you will be put away for runs. So your captain has made a trap for him. Let's see if it works.
He is a very, very intelligent cricketer, Rizwan. An experienced one too. And who knows, perhaps that little bit was tactical and is just trying to break the rhythm that Jandad has maintained so far. He has bowled tight lines according to the plan. Once again, he does well to keep up with the plan. That's a wonderful over. 10 gone, 47 for 3.
That's the signal for the end of the first power play. Babar will continue. He's got 1 for 15 in his 2 overs. Good contest this. Salman, who is known to be a batter who can tackle spin very well. Babar, the mystery bowler. He's got a mid-off and he's got a man a little wide in the deep mid-off region as well. So the 2 men almost in the same line. Wow. He didn't know much about that. It's a good ball first up.
The umpire there requesting the bowler to stay out of the danger area. Rashid Riaz makes it clear to Babar that he has to move away. Probably just during that appeal. Let's have a look. He stepped into that danger zone. And it was off the bat, perhaps getting too excited. Once again, placed in the gap and Babar makes his ground in the end. Very important phase this, and partnership needs to develop. There's a lot of overs that remain in the game, and the boys to follow are predominantly those who can hit the big ball. So cannot or should not leave them with too much of overs to play. This is a habit of Salman Ali Agha, and probably one of the best adverts of any gloves. Keep playing with them after every ball.
Well ball.
And I don't know whether it is some sort of soup.
He's going to lose that Velcro very soon.
Maybe he's been asked to do so, so don't worry about the grip. We'll keep sending you more.
11 gone, 49 for 3.
Hey,